Well, here we are on another Friday night, Crypto on the Rocks. I guess we should start it off in style. Shuby, welcome and cheers to you, sir.
Cheers to you too.
How's everybody
And
doing
everybody
tonight?
that's hanging out.
What was that?
I said, and to everybody who's hanging out.
Yes. You know the drill. As you're coming on in here, hit that like button. Sub if you're new here. Appreciate that. And hey, I wouldn't mind if you're going and sharing it out, by the way, because, trying to spread the word. For those that are new here, hey, Friday nights, Crypto on the Rocks. We try to talk a little bit of crypto. And tonight, my main theme is going to be leading into my weekend of 2 years of consistent live streaming every week. And man, I'll tell you what, it's been a bit of a grind, and we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. And if anybody who's joining us is a YouTuber or you're putting out content of any kind, I would really like, if you want to come join us, reach out and maybe we'll bring you on, or if nothing else, in the chat. I'd appreciate that because everybody's story is a little bit different, but it'll be nice to hear a little bit about what you all have going on in as you're trying to put the information out there. I should probably turn that on. There we go. And let me see. How about that? There we go. So who is on here? Melissa is in the house. Appreciate you being here, Melissa. You know what? Cheers to you. Appreciate you.
She said the night bot wasn't working. Is that something you have to turn on, or is it just automatic?
No, I see it. It's right there. It put out the good vibes.
It took a minute to get there, I guess.
Yeah, it's it takes a second to catch up that the stream is live, I think. So you were just too quick for the night bot, Melissa. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, working now. Yes, because good vibes always.
Maybe it started working early too, and just kind of figuring out what's going on.
Yeah. Nightbot. Nightbot started drinking with Shuby. Oh man, hey Shub, you're just coming back from a trip, right? So tell us about your adventures in Florida.
Yeah, well, went down to Orlando. Went and with all my main people that I work with every day. Went down there and had booth shows, good dinners, good lunches, good breakfast, everything. Food was delicious. Free beer, drank quite a bit.
It's always good.
I don't think I made it to bed one night before midnight, but
Nice.
And it's hard because of time change, because then you're actually staying up only till 11, but then you got to get up at 6 in the morning, so then you're getting up at 5. So time, it just all screwed me up.
Yep.
But, so now I get home, now I'm back on normal schedule, and then I leave again Monday to go to Johnson City, which is in another time zone.
City, I was going to say, where's Johnson City? What state?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
But it's all the way up in the top corner, by the Virginias, and real close to Bristol, Tennessee, and Bristol, Virginia.
Gotcha.
So, a fact I didn't know, if we're talking about that, is that the main road in Bristol runs right down the center. So if you're going west, you're in Virginia. If you're going east, you're in Tennessee.
No kidding.
Yeah, it runs right down the middle of the road.
When I was a young kid, I lived on a street that was half Massachusetts and half Rhode Island. Depending on where you stood on the street, I thought I was funny. Used to go stand in the middle of the street and one leg on each side.
Yeah.
Look at me, man.
That's sometimes we'll be the wife are driving. I'm kicked back in my seat. We're going to the Florida line or something. I'm going to go to Florida. I'll lean up real quick. I said, I got to Florida first.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, man. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate everybody being here. Again, you know the drill. Smack up that like button on your way in the door. Share this thing out. Sub if you're new. We're here every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. This is a casual stream. We kind of just let the conversation go where it goes. I expect that we're going to have a few more people jumping in anytime. JR should be here shortly. Joe's probably just getting out of work, so he'll be here when he can. And yeah, that's what's going on. This is one my kickoff. I just dropped the video, kind of best of 2 years. Maybe we'll watch a little bit of that tonight. Picking some of the early, and you can see like just the difference from when I was first starting to go live to like now. I'd like to think I'm a little more smooth at this point, although that's not true. She'll be seeing me messing everything up when I've been live. He sees it in the background there, but so I just dropped that. If you want to go ahead and check that out, by all means, feel free, go right on ahead and do that. I'm going to drop one. I just dropped that one. I'm going to drop another one tomorrow, and then I'm going to drop one more on Sunday, and then I'm going to be live at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday, which is the actual 2-year anniversary, and I'm going to have Crypto Jar with me, and we're going to give you the deets, because guess what? In about 6 weeks or so, Jar and I are hitting 100 episodes of the Matrix Money podcast. That is insane. So stick around. We'll give you more about that information, and we're going to talk more about the grind, if you would, through the course of Sunday. But yeah, appreciate everybody kind of being here. Dave Digital has snuck in while I'm sitting here just rambling on. Dave Digital, listen, man, couple of things. If you're looking for some motivation to work out, this guy has been awesome. He does a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, although next week I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, kind of proof of walk, where he's on the treadmill and he's playing some motivational music and he's talking to everybody in the chat. And if you're looking to do some exercise or walk with him or whatever the case may be, you need to tune in 11 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, generally. And listen, oh, wait, I hear somebody coming on in here. There he is, Fidel. Hey, how's it going, brother? Welcome.
Oh, busy, just like always.
I get it. And just to wrap up for Dave Digital, guys, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time, as always, on Saturday mornings, he does the Simple Terms podcast. So we're going to do a cheers right now for Bedell getting in the door and for Dave Digital. Cheers. All right.
Bedell, you unmute YouTube or something?
No, that's the birds, man.
I have it muted.
I hear something in the background, like some noise, like talking.
My kids.
Okay.
Yeah. They're allowed. They're allowed.
Well, that's good. I thought it was YouTube again.
No.
Smash that like button up, peeps.
I was like,
hey, Miss Crypto Bedell. Sarah, how are you?
Of course, she walks on stream and gets the phone call.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I don't know what is, but I'm with you. Yes.
He was talking about your live streams. You were talking about how when it first started.
Oh, thank you, Dave Digital. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm already way behind on the chat. So, like I said,
the internet back then was perfect.
Yeah. And let's see. Oh, Steve Hickey is in the house, dude. How's it going? Appreciate you dropping on in here. Cheers to you. All right, get this thing going. Everybody's starting to drop in here now. Appreciate you. Let's see. Am I missing anybody here? Let's get that out of there. Oh, Crypto Billy in the house. Billy Goattails. Hey, Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Bedell, BC, and myself are going to be joined by Crypto Billy. Going to be talking about crypto mass adoption and his thoughts on that. So cheers to Crypto Billy. Make sure you're here at 7 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Thanks for being here tonight, Billy. Appreciate you. Appreciate Crypto Billy's whole gang out there. Matter of fact, they're doing a rebrand. I think that's July 1st. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys. To the Givers Gain Network. I like it because hashtag Givers Gain, baby. And awesome. 8 months. Yes, Monday. Appreciate you, man. It's going to be a good conversation. It's always good when Crypto Billy's in the house. Always good. Yeah, hashtag givers gain. Exactly. Hashtag givers gain, guys. Yeah, my emoji. No, okay. Oh, well, sorry. July-ish. Okay. Hey. July. So like I was telling everybody, I see more people kind of jumping on in here. Basically, Sunday is the official anniversary, 2 years live streaming every single week. And it's been a grind. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. I'm going to go into greater detail on Sunday. I put together some highlight videos. I dropped one just a few minutes ago on YouTube. You can go ahead and check it out. And then I'm going to drop one tomorrow, another one on Sunday. And maybe we'll watch a little bit of one of them tonight. We'll see. But if you are an influencer, if you do YouTube videos or putting out content of any type, I would love for you to come on and talk about that process with me and or in the chat as well as we kind of talk through things. And Dawn B. Rocks. Are you guys in hell? Yes, it does look that way, doesn't it? With that.
So what stream is that you're talking about? The people that are influencers or whatever to come on?
Well, I'm gonna, if they want to come on and talk tonight, I'll bring them on. And I'm referring that I'm going to do more talking on Sunday when I'm live with Jar. And when Jar and I are live, we're also going to be dropping the information about the Matrix Money podcast 100th episode. That's coming up in a few weeks. So, but yeah, if you want to come on tonight and talk through some of your journey with doing content, you're welcome.
I bought a new miner last night.
You did what?
I bought another miner.
Oh boy. Hey, Givers Gain Network. Obviously, they got that set up. Awesome. I like seeing it.
I looked in the driveway because that fell out of Yo-Yo's car.
It looks like you guys are torturing the guy on the bottom. They can torture me. It's all good. Oh man. So what'd you buy?
I bought the Avalon Nano 3S. I have two of the 3s, but not the 3S. Because Altair Tech out of St. Louis had them for $199, $100 off for 1 day only. So I was like, I've been wanting one. So I bought it. And then I saw Solo Satoshi today had them on sale. If you use the code, I think it was Nano, they had them for $220. So I'm like, oh, they must be coming out with a new version. They're trying to unload all that old stock.
That's exactly. They're getting rid of all the old crap. Yeah, exactly.
But I got the black one with the white stand for free.
Nice.
So it was like a $9 3D printed stand, but whatever. So now I'll have 3 bit axes and 3 Nano 3s.
Sweet. Now, are you grouping them together in one pool? You making a pool out of them, or what? Or are you just letting them run individual?
So my 2 original bit axes I have on Solo Bitcoin on CK Pool.
Okay.
And then the bit X I got from you and my 2 Nano 3s are on BCH on 2 miners.
Okay.
But I think I might just switch them all over to BCH just until I can hit one block, and then it kind of pays for everything.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, you probably have a better shot at BCH than you do the Bitcoin. I mean, let's be honest, right?
Well, according to Hashwatcher, the app I use on my phone.
Yeah.
My 11 terahash, I have a 1 in 22 shot per month of hitting a Bitcoin cash block. So I think with another 6, it should be down to like 1 in 12, hopefully. Maybe 1 in 15. So if I get 1 Bitcoin cash block a year, that's not bad.
No. I mean, right now, what is it? It's like $200 because it's down in the dirt with everything else. But like, that's going back up. So,
I was looking at the market today, and I was like, I should just cancel that order and just buy like Cardano or Crow or
Cardano
Bitcoin.
took a dump.
I know. I was like,
What?
I don't think it's ever going to go below 25. And then it was at 22. And I'm like, okay, I should buy some once it goes under 20 if it gets there. And then it's like 16 something right now. 15
I'm sorry, I'm
8.
laughing at Shuby's comment. Yeah. Anyway,
I was
Yeah, so I
responding,
mean,
I
like-
responded to Dawn.
With all the red in the market, I think the last week, almost last 5 days, 4 days, like it's almost a perfect time to buy anything. I feel
yeah,
not financial advice, of course, but
yeah, exactly. But you never know. You never know. Hold on. I want to catch up on a couple of these comments because Dave Digital said it's the grind, and if it's not a passion, it's a grind if it's not a passion. That could be trouble. Yeah, that's true. If it's a passion, it just becomes part of what you do, which is why I'm still here. I look at it as a passion. I'm trying to get this information out there. It's what the next and probably final end of the life path is going to be here. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's what you, and he clarified it there. Yeah, exactly. And
but then I also sold one of my cards, one of my football cards today. So that
Nice.
pretty much paid for the entire minor, which was nice.
Excellent. Listen, admins, if you got the link or one of you guys putting the link to Givers Gain Network on YouTube so we can get some subs over there. Appreciate that.
I thought it was just Givers Gain. I didn't think it was Givers Gain Network.
Well, no, they rebranded, but they rebranded,
What was that?
or they're rebranding to Givers Gain Network. So Billy Goat Tales is becoming Givers Gain Network.
All one word or what?
That's why I asked an admin to look it up so we can just put the link in there and drop it.
I typed
Yeah,
in Givers Gain Network and
I got it. It's already right there.
You got it? Is it in the chat? Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
See, Shuby's the man. There you go. Thank you, Shub.
I don't
so
have any
they-
contact yet, but I got them.
all right. There's the link. Go sub. Smash that like button. Sub.
All right, I'm
appreciate
sub
it.
number 4.
Um,
But why am I subbing to a channel that doesn't have any videos? Come on, guys. No.
They will. They just started
oh,
it.
come on, dude. Oh, giving you guys grief. Oh, see, and then here's the proof of walk. That's what Dave Digital's 11 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Again, they're breaking these out as part of the network, if I'm understanding correctly. Again, and yes, I agree with you. The bottom is not in. I was about to say that when I was highlighting Melissa's comment here. I thought 25 cents was a deal. And
That's
hey,
what I was
when
saying
I
for
first
Cardano.
bought, I
Like,
bought in that 23 to 26 cents area because how long was it there? For the longest time, right? But now, there you go. Dave Digital's right. Bottom is not in. Not in.
Yeah,
at
I'm
all.
curious what JR and or Joe have to say about the market when they come on. Like, I mean, are we going to see 50K Bitcoin? We did go dip down below 60.
Speaking of JR,
I
just
think,
eating some premium, no name lasagna. There you go.
I think JR called you what a wanker, though.
He called me what?
Not you, but no.
Oh,
What about me?
I think he called you what a wanker.
Who?
I'm just joking. JR said what a wanker, so I pointed it to you.
okay.
I don't know,
Billy
whatever.
Goat Tales is becoming a children's financial literacy channel. Sweet. What a great idea. What a great idea. Yes, people subbing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Go ahead on over there, sub. And Crypto Billy dropping it. There you go.
All right, how many subs were they at?
When they
When we
started,
started?
there were 2.
They're at 7 now, so they got 5.
Woo! we go.
That just means I got to sub back to everybody else though that has
There you
video.
go. I love it.
Wink, wink.
No sympathy
Hint,
subs,
hint.
please.
I was the number third sub on the channel, so
Yeah, I gotta zip over there myself. So, and there you go. Nice. Yeah, Shuby's the man. He's all over it tonight. All right, so new miners. What else you got going on, Bedell? Anything?
I had to work late today because we got customers flying in from Texas to look at the parts that I make for them. And it's a high-profile client. Like, we make probably 7 or 8 different parts for them, and one part we make pays all of us machine operators' salary for the entire year.
Wow.
So it's,
Wow.
I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm assuming that it's probably our business's biggest client. So
Any
they're coming.
bonuses
They're
for
flying
that?
in Monday. They'll be here Tuesday. So I had to stay late today and clean, and then came home, and we have a garage sale going on tomorrow and Sunday that we haven't had time to prep for. So had to get the tables out and get everything moved over. So now the kids and Sarah, whenever they're chill, can put stickers on everything and put prices on stuff.
Yeah, JR. Dude, you can tell us about it when you come on. I shot because JR, we got Crypto Billy this Monday on Hodl the Line. And then the following Monday, JR is joining us to answer and talk the same conversation. I'm in the process of trying to get Trade Intuition in on this as well.
Oh boy,
And we're slowly just trying to continue reaching out to everybody to get them on to have this conversation. So anyway, yeah. So yard sale, what do you got that's good?
What are you looking for?
Going to yard sales, man. I used to love it.
My biggest issue is like the stuff that I want to sell is like expensive. You know, like I could throw some GPUs out there. I could throw some of my 101 baseball, football cards out there. I could throw some base cards out there, but it's like people go with like $20 to see what they.
Yeah. And
like
it's always a negotiation.
Yeah, I got like one of those back stretchers that I paid like $130 for, and it's like, okay, I'd take 50, but then it's like somebody's gonna offer me 20, and it's like, no.
Yeah, and
So
that's what I'm saying. It's always a negotiation. Always.
Well, there's like on and off rain all weekend, and like I'm far enough from like the street that if people can't see what you have when they drive by, they're typically not gonna stop.
Right.
'Cause that's what I do. It's like I cruise by slow, and if I see something, I'll stop. If not, go to the next one.
Yep.
Especially when it's like, I think it's like 4 or 5 towns, like all next to each other, that all having garage sales this weekend. So it's like probably 400 or 500 houses are having garage sales this weekend. So it's like, why waste your time if you don't see something you like? So.
Yep. No, facts. I agree. I mean, unless that's your thing, you know, you go. I remember at one point, my wife and I used to go out on the weekend, and that was what we did, either flea markets or yard sales or whatever. So if we just driving by and saw one, it was like, okay, or an antique shop. Thank God we don't do that anymore. I'm just
The one thing that I used to do when I was younger is like when they would have garage sales, you go like the trash day after that, and you can find like 70 to 80% of the stuff they were trying to sell in the trash pile.
That's true. I love it. Yeah, I tried to have to cross, but they wanted the rest of the house. Oops. Oh man, I love it.
Steve
Well,
Hickey.
hopefully the weather holds out.
I like that comment.
Yeah, exactly. I hope the weather holds out and you have a good yard sale tomorrow. Oh, Jesse is in the house. Cheers to you, sir. Welcome. Cheers.
You got to pull up the comment above that from Steve Hickey.
Pull up the comment above that. I bought a back scratcher. She's Oh, Steve. I love it. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, that's on Sunday. We'll have to wish her a happy birthday.
Just Amber. Welcome.
Welcome,
And-
Amber.
Cheers to you.
Can we cheers a miner?
Yeah.
Not like a crypto miner, like a legit miner.
Oh.
It's okay.
Appreciate all of you. So, listen, for the influencers that are in the, I'm not a minor. There you go. I'm not a minor.
Well, you can't have alcohol or, in my state, tobacco or
Well,
cannabis.
I mean, either way, how do we know? You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, cheers to Jay Violet ahead of time. I don't know if she'll join tonight. Oh, she could be lurking in the background there. You never know. But for those of you who are on YouTube and you're trying to put out the content, I would love to hear what your biggest challenge is to keep up with your commitment, whatever it is you've decided to do, whether it's a one video a week or one live stream a week or whatever it is. What is your biggest challenge? And if, again, you're welcome to come on if you want to talk about that, or put it in the live chat and I'll star it and we'll get to that comment afterward.
I would say my challenge personally is just too many hobbies. Like, since I've gotten into crypto, I've met so many other people that have given me or turned me into other things that is fun, which then turns into a hobby. And then it's like, oh, and then there's another hobby you get turned on to. And then it's like, what do I do? Like, I sold that card and I'm like, I know it's going to cost me an arm and a leg because I don't have a printer that can print labels, you know, like use like Pirate Ship or Ninja Ship or whatever, some other shipping site. So I'm going to probably pay a premium tomorrow. So I've been like looking up printers and I'm like, man, now I'm just starting to get down the rabbit hole of buying cards and selling them.
And Billy, I saw your comment. Give me a minute and I'll shoot you the link. Okay. Give me a minute. I'll probably send it to you on X. So if that's okay. I gotta log in though. I'm not even logged into X at this point.
So you're talking about printing shipping labels? Is that what you're talking about, Bedell?
Yeah.
So what I do, which I got a printer, but you can go to stamps.com and it's free to print so many labels per month, like 10, I think. And you can just go to the save it as a PDF and go to the post office and you can just print it. Or not the post office, but like a library for like 10 cents per label. You don't have to actually buy a printer.
Well, I was looking at buying like a label printer. Some of them were like $300. I found one that was like $80 brand new. I'm like, that's not too bad.
Well, I'm just saying, well, for 10 cents a label, just carry your laptop or USB stick. I don't know how they work at the library. I've never done it. But I just know
I have to get a library card and go on the complete opposite side of town. Which, I mean, it's not that far, but...
It's better than $80 for a printer to start with, to see if it works out. I mean...
Yeah, but can't you just use like a normal printer with like...
Yeah,
label?
I just take... And that's what I do with mine. I just print it on white paper and just take packing tape and just... Instead of whatever, just stick it over the top of it.
Yeah, but don't you got to weigh it and then put
it in?
Well,
I got a scale and everything else. So I mean, scales are cheap on Amazon.
I have a scale, but for other reasons.
Well, yours goes by grams.
Nobody knows what you're talking about, Bedell.
No, it goes by ounces too and pounds. I had to buy the
Nobody
big boy
knows.
one, okay?
I got a big scale. Mine will go up to like 300 pounds, I think it is.
Oh, man. Hey, Billy, I sent that to you on X. It's there. The one that Jesse dropped in the chat. I'm not sure where he got that. That's not correct. So I sent it to you.
So I just print like a normal piece of paper.
Yeah, just tape it to the box.
Once I weigh it and go to like stamps.com and get like a free label.
It's not free. I mean, you pay through stamps.com for the postage. Just drop it off at the post office. So you don't have to pay them.
Right. Okay. Because I got to ship it out first thing in the morning. So.
Yep. I did mine. I did one yesterday, and I shipped it regular, like grounded Vantages, like 3 to 4 days. It was $8.31 to ship about I think it was a pound and 6 ounces.
Oh,
And
it's just
Curtis, welcome. Cheers to you.
No, I know,
all
but
I'm
it just
doing
depends.
is mail in a card.
It just
So.
depends on what you're shipping it in, what size box, and just
Just a padded envelope.
Well, I mean, but the labels come out probably about. Well, if you're doing an envelope, then you have to buy one that is. You could probably do it with stamps. That would be cheaper. Just go straight to the post office. But you got to get one where they don't put it through the machine.
Oh, so it's just kind of printed on it, kind of thing. Right?
Yeah, or you just take it
frank.
from them and
It's just franked. Yeah, got it. And Melissa's saying her printer was like $350. And yeah, Jesse, you know what? Since the last time you were here, we had to change studios, so that's why the link is different. It didn't. I honestly forgotten all about that.
I'm pretty much printing or mailing the small padded envelope that like Space City uses.
yeah, just make sure it's not through a machine. You could probably still take it and just do it with stamps. Like they'll just tell you how much it's costing. They'll just stick all the labels on it for you. They maybe print everything for you. I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, I thought about just mailing it through USPS and paying whatever they charge just to know what that fee is. Then the next one I'll use like stamps, just so I have a baseline of.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I pay for mine. So
Did you see Melissa's comment, Bedell? Before I take it off.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to pull it off, and then you hadn't seen it.
I've got the scale. I've got everything to ship it. I just don't have. Well, I have a printer. I just don't have like a label printer. But if I can just print it on a piece of paper, once I weigh it.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's where I ship Melissa's USPS Ground Advantage.
No, Jesse, the links don't really expire. It's just we changed some because we went to
we
not a
changed
different platform, but a different account. But at the same time, it's nice to change links to get in because you don't know who might be trying to get in from a link that we posted a year or two ago.
Yeah, so which is exactly what yours is about. But some of the links expire if you have a normal stream; those will expire. But studio links, they don't expire, like Bedell just said. You're welcome.
So what do you got going on this weekend?
What? Honestly, not a whole heck of a lot. I'm trying to take the weekend to be just like chill this weekend. I mean, I got work to do online, that kind of thing. But I had because my we lost Shuby. Because my daughter ended up in the hospital during the course of the week, we've had to play around with like kids to get. Why is he not coming? There it goes. To get kids to school and this and that. So that's pretty much done. So I'm going to kind of for the weekend here and just kind of try and relax a little bit.
All right, Melissa. Thank you.
Is that what you're? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's see. I just want to hit a couple of the comments here. If I missed some, okay. We just opened. This was about because like no videos or whatever. Not loaded up any videos or anything. Rebranding takes time. Yeah, fact. And thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta go. Like I said, I gotta go do it myself. Never mind anything else. Yeah, like I said, Shuby's already and Crypto Billy for that matter. Drop the link in there. Please go and sub if you have not already. And then Dave Digital dropping editing as one of the. I asked, what's one of the kind of biggest issues with regard to doing content, that kind of thing. And editing is definitely a problem. It is a time suck if you're doing it by yourself. It certainly is. I mean, but Dell, you've done editing. I know Dave has, and yeah, getting watch time. That's another problem. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, editing can definitely be a pain in the ass. Part of why I like doing live streams, because you don't really have a lot in the way of editing to do with the live streams for the most part, unless you're chopping them up for other content or whatever. But like, yeah, man, that can be a grind, and it is a grind too, especially if you're focusing on videos versus live streams. Man, abso-flippin-lutely. Let's see, what am I missing here? Jesse needs to upgrade the RAM in his laptop. Yeah, it is. All that shit is like.
Yeah, you can thank the data centers for that.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're not wrong there. Do I hear somebody? Oh, here we go. Crypto Billy has made it in the house. Cheers to Crypto Billy. Welcome, sir. Cheers to you.
What's up, Billy?
How's it
What do
going,
you
man?
think, man? You buying some more Bitcoin or Cardano? I know you posted on Twitter the other day.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay? Is it
Yeah, we hear you. We got you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just
Oh, okay.
my mic just sounds real loud in my ear. So
It sounds low to us a little bit.
Yeah,
Not
for
much.
us, it sounds low. Excuse me.
It was just a touch low, if anything, not much.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, now we got an echo.
Yeah, I've got some audio issues going on. I'm hearing an echo.
Ada. Yeah, Ada's taking a dump. Oh, man. Billy, any chance you'll tell us a little bit about this rebranding thing you guys got going or what?
Yeah, man.
The floor is yours, brother.
Let me go in.
If you're not ready, go ahead. Get yourself squared away.
Speak.
Yep. Get yourself squared away. No worries.
He's got an echo or something he's got going on, so he's going to try to fix it.
Yeah, reset. I get it, man. I get it. No worries.
There's always some
Kenny
kind of issue
Rogers, is
every
that
time
you?
people go live.
Oh, shit.
It's back.
All right. Billy's back.
Yes.
How about now?
It feels a lot better now. I was hearing like 3 versions of my conversation in my ears.
There you go.
Yeah,
Andy is in the house. Yeah, Billy is here. There we go. It's a party now. Wait. Oh, and look, JR's with him. All right, man.
My
Cheers
Gatorade.
for Billy and JR.
I caught
Cheers,
a
man.
ride with Billy. I caught a ride with Billy.
Hey, JR. Good to see you, man.
Hey, brother.
Good to
Billy,
see
what are
all
you
you.
drinking tonight?
Little Gatorade.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, that works. JR thinks I hate. What? JR, do you think he hates technology?
Well, just because it's competition, because he's part AI, so he doesn't like the other.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Man, where's the orange, Billy?
Where's the
Bitcoin
corn?
orange?
Oh,
Bitcoin orange?
Dave turned me on to some diet orange sodas, and we were at our retreat, which is coming up this October for our 2nd annual retreat. We got to start talking about that. So get you set up in the cabin so we can do some cooking.
I'm ready.
Nice.
Nice.
I get some vittles going.
Hey, B Team just slid on in here. Cheers to you. Welcome. Appreciate you being here.
Speaking of that, Shuby, are you in Florida right now?
No, I came home yesterday. But so, Billy, so these are the ribs I just cooked.
Oh, hold on.
Man.
If it's not too glowy or whatever, but
No,
No,
man,
no.
that looks good. That looks good.
Did you get a chance to meet up with Jimbo and Taco?
no, I guess they got busy and I never heard from them, but that's all right.
Hey,
Oh.
DDT in the house. Cheers.
Darren does
Welcome.
things.
Mocha cheers.
I was actually right near Disney and was hanging out at a place called the Yard House. First time I ever went there. They had like 68 different beers on tap. and the whole 9 yards. So it was a pretty good night.
Yes, I can
A good old
understand why
day.
that would be. Man, hey, so Billy, I'll tell you what. I know you got cut off a little bit earlier, but would you mind telling us a little bit about your rebrand, and then maybe I'll let you jump in and be the first to kind of go down what's one of the bigger challenges for influencers road. But I'd love to hear about what you got going with Givers Gain Network.
Yeah, man, it's we're excited. We so it kind of, both those questions kind of bleed into each other. It's exactly why we are rebranding. So when you talk about challenges and obstacles, and you're talking about hitting target markets and doing a good job with it, when you're talking about putting out good content versus
Yep.
just getting done content. So looking at all of that, when the boys came back from the Bitcoin show, which I fell out, I went AWOL and didn't make it to the show, even though I paid for a whole room there and everything that never got used in a ticket. But that's another story. That we decided that, look, every one of our people on the team have an interest in doing something, and we look back at why we started Billy Goat Tales, and we started Billy Goat Tales for basically a Givers Gain 10 cornerstone, do something very different with crypto YouTube. And then we had a very specific purpose in the beginning. We launched on X before YouTube about a year and a half before, and our X spaces blew up. I mean, we were averaging 800 people averaging our X spaces, and we had a few that really blew up, right? Went to 5,000, 7,000, 4,000. And what were we doing when we were doing this? What we were very specific that we're creating an NFT book, and that we had our 10 cornerstones, and it was very specific. And as we kept growing, we kind of got away from, we launched children's books. Our logo kind of seemed to go to more of a kids theme without it being purposefully designed to be a kids theme. And the children's books came pretty naturally, and we have Miss Teen Crypto reading every Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And so it just, some of the ideas were that let's just make Billy Goat Tales a crypto children's education YouTube channel, and let's take Givers Gain, the heart and soul of who we are, and let's create its own network of people that subscribe or like the cornerstones, that feel like they bring into themselves their own sense of identity. So we're breaking that off, and through that we said, well, Dave's doing a great job with simple terms.
Yeah.
And Dave wants to do proof of walk, and that's starting to build. So let's have all those be individual brands, right? Proof of walk under the Givers Gain Network, simple terms under the Givers Gain Network, Billy Goat Tales under the Givers Gain Network, Jimmy's channel, Space City Breaks under Givers Gain Network.
Oh, okay.
And so it's all people that subscribe to the same ethos. And so we're trying to figure out, and that's why it's taken some time, the best way to do this, right? And so in the meantime, Dave will continue to be on Billy Goat Tales until we get everything switched over. We had to create the new logo. We had to create all the new socials, which we're in the process of doing. I also launched a new channel. I'll put it in the chat in a little bit, but my daughter and I launched a channel, and that's something that her and I have been wanting to do for a while. And so we decided to do that, and it's crazy. We just put up shorts. We have first episode 1 and 2 already cut, but it's not edited yet. And we are averaging about 580 views on the first 20 shorts average. So
nice.
Yeah, man. And that is something that we had to learn, Keith. I mean, you too, all of us in this at the same time. What we learned is that the editing, like Dave said in all caps, the editing is so important. And we put importance on volume. We were
Yeah.
pumping out 15 shorts a day, and they were not getting the views. They were not interesting to people. And so we went back to the drawing board on that as well. And we said, listen, if we're going to put out this stuff, we're going to do it a lot better. If you notice Dave's thumbnails on simple terms, how much better they are the last 2 or 3 weeks, right?
They're fire. Yeah.
They're fire, right? And so all that little stuff that we were not paying attention to as part of our learning curve, we reconvened, gathered, discussed it, talked about it. Jimmy got really pumped up at the Bitcoin show, came back with a whole bunch of ideas and thoughts. And, we like that, right? We like, okay, this is what we need. A little more fire, a little more energy. But how do you keep up with it? It takes a team, man. And you're trying to do all that by yourself. It's very tough to do. Luckily, I'm retiring June 29th of this month. I'm retiring. So it's going to give me, yeah, man, it's going to give me a lot of time to pay attention to this and do a better job. So we don't know what's going to happen, but we do know that we're going to put more time in and more effort to more detail, especially with the editing.
Yes.
The channel that I launched with my daughter's Ancient Secrets Lab 111, Ancient Secrets with an S, Secrets Lab 111. And that's just so fun because over there, what we're talking about has nothing to do with crypto. So like Dave said with his proof of walk, if only subscribe if it interests you. Don't do it. No sympathy subscribers. Another thing we learned, Keith, like we're plugged in. We can go to these bigger channels and we can get on their channels and ask them to go to our channels. And we could do that. But we've noticed that really does you no good. In fact, it hurts you because if you get a subscriber and they never come back, the algo doesn't like
the algorithm. Yeah, absolutely.
So when people are thinking they're helping other people out of the sincerity of their heart, it actually hurts them because the algo just doesn't like it. They want to see people come back to your channel because they're interested in the content or because they relate with what you're saying and there's a relationship, but you do come back. And so we're trying to be careful with that. As you know, we took original advice from a huge company to go out and promote our videos. And we promoted the crap out of our videos. And yes, we picked up a ton of subscribers because we promoted. That means we paid to promote our videos with Google. So we paid for that. Thousands of dollars we spent on that. Yeah. And yes, we picked up subscribers. But if they don't come back and they don't come to your channel, not necessarily a live, but just come back to continue to watch your videos, the algo absolutely hates that. And so it actually hurts you. So yeah, we tried to listen to all the people, and not all, but the players in the marketplace, and there are so many different versions of what you should do. So we paid a company to and listened to them, and that turned out to be a bad investment. So we're just like everybody else. We don't have all the answers. We're learning how to do it, and it's been a very interesting, fun ride. And I think we found ourselves through all this. We really found Dave becoming a creator, creating relationships with people. Jim and his son Taco opening up their channel, and things are just going great. My daughter and I. Yep. So like Dave said, the biggest thing, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right. And that editing. And when I say editing, what I'm talking about is the small stuff. So clipping out all the M's and ums and and clip, like really going granular and clipping that out, and in video having it at least 1080, if not 4K, having really fast scenes so that it gets to the point really fast, even in your long form, that you don't make it. Just think about a movie when you're looking at anything. Those scenes last about 8 seconds. A scene lasts about 8 seconds. So if we're watching this right now and people are just watching all of our heads talk right now, really it's about 8 seconds and they're thinking about something else typically. Right. Right. And so we knowing that now, we're clipping our stuff even during the longer stuff to be more
Boom,
more
boom, 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 boom.
consumer friendly that would make people interested. So there's just all that little stuff, putting links in there so they can immediately just click on it, embed it into the shorts and things like that. We just weren't paying attention to that stuff. And now we're like all over it. Now we're just like all over it. So it's been an interesting, fun ride.
Nice.
Well, you still got a lot of work ahead. I guarantee you that, man. But it sounds like you're moving in the right direction. Hey, C90 just jumped on in here. Cheers to you. Welcome. Appreciate you being here.
I'm pumped for that Secret Labs, man. I watch that stuff all the time. I love that stuff.
Oh, have you checked it out?
I subbed and stuff. I haven't watched the shorts. I was just waiting for a notification on a video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're editing those now, and that's we have 2 in the can, and we're shooting. We'll be shooting the 3rd one, but we want to do them right. And another thing with Giver's Gain, we actually hired a professional editor that does this stuff, and you can see Jimmy used him on his first 100,000 view short. It got 100,000 views, but it was on Instagram or TikTok. It wasn't on YouTube, but on Instagram or TikTok, using this guy, he got him 100,000 views. Not promoted, just organic.
Yeah, organic views. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a learning curve, man. And what we want to do at Giver's Gain is, why does everybody say a year from now somebody comes in, wants to be a YouTuber, and they got to go through the same learning curve with protected information? No, they don't. We will be there to help them, to guide them. They don't have to go through the same learning curve that all of us are going through, Keith, and all you, Adele, all you guys, Shuby, I mean, JR, I mean, so we're going to be there for channels, because we had to figure out so much stuff on our own, right? And all of our apps, all of our subscriptions, all of our processes, our proprietary information, our systems, everything. If they come under the Giver's Gain network, then they're going to have access to the stuff that matters and guidance from us. So, yeah.
Nice. And Darren's DDT saying he's been using Copilot script tutorial videos, and I'm going to release recording and keep that. You know what? Makes good sense. And what I know you guys are using AI, but do you want to talk a little bit about that, Billy? How's that affecting what you're building out, the use of AI?
Oh, great point. And it was another reason we paused and regrouped, because with Dave, a guy like Dave on our team, who is just, Dave is AI, right? So Dave finds the newest AI solution before anybody else does. I'm telling you, the guy's just always on the hunt. I think he's probably has some AI agents out there or something that are seeking and searching the webs until he gets the first nibble, and then he goes and explores. And so he brought to us some really good AI stuff before anybody else, and we started using it, and that was one of the reasons we could pump out so much material because of AI. And so how did it go? Well, we did so much with AI, YouTube hated it, and they demonetized us. That's how much they hated it.
Really?
Yeah, they demonetized us. Yeah. So
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, they took away our monetization, and it was, it was a slew of things. Like we were doing, it wasn't just that. It wasn't just that it was AI. It was a slew of things combined together. AI being one of them. The volume of shorts, the lack of our faces. So here's one for you, Keith.
Really?
Yeah, on your thumbnail, JR, on your thumbnails, they really like a human face. They really like you. So if you go to the bigger channels, say non-crypto, go to any of the non-cryptos like Diary of a CEO, some of these big guys, you'll see that their face is pretty much on every single one of them, either in the middle and then they have their guest on one side or two guests on each side. And so when you do, we are all cartoon stuff, right? Yeah. And it really doesn't like a lot of just cartoon stuff because they know it's pretty much AI, right? So we were even getting from YouTube, we were even getting Like if I would log into our own stream with my phone, it would come up and say, "Do you think this thumbnail is has too much AI in it? Yes or no?"
Oh,
You could vote. You could vote. YouTube was sending that
really?
out. Yeah.
Wow.
I
So
didn't know that.
yeah, man. So having your human
Wow.
face is see, these are the little things nobody's talking about. Nobody's talking about. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to share it. We're going to help people.
Appreciate the alpha, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's good information, man. Great information.
Yeah, because when we went to cartoons, we did notice a lot of the big channels went to cartoons too. You know, because you could generate them with AI, right?
Yeah.
So it made it easy because it was so fast that you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
generate it with AI. But we didn't do it for that reason. When we started, somehow, and I think it's a God thing, man. I really do. We hired an artist for our logo. We told him what we were going to do. This is way back during the time we were launching X Spaces, so way in the beginning. And he came up with this logo that's behind me, and it's cartoonish, right? It's like almost Billy Goat Tails, and it almost fits kids, right?
Yep.
And then so all of this has happened, and we talk about it a lot, but it's true. Like these golden nuggets pop. Here's the golden nugget. We didn't even know what we were doing when we got that logo, as far as what it would represent. That artist in his creative mind came up with that.
Nice.
And
I
here we
loved
are,
it.
you know, it's kind of rolled out, and it's like now we're going to be a children's crypto show on Billy Goat Tales. It's like everything happens for a reason, you know, and
Facts.
yeah. So
Facts. Andy's got a question, and now my opinion on this is the algorithm is what takes care of that. I mean, unless of course you're paying to be in somebody's feed. Billy, you got a different take on that?
I'm sorry, I was reading. Dave's trying to tell me
Oh,
what to
that's
do.
okay.
Dave, don't tell me
Andy-
what to do. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm retired, right? I already had a boss.
Yeah, right.
So,
Andy wants to know how do you get your videos in people's feed, man?
yeah. So Andy, it's what if you go to our Ancient Secret Labs, you can see all of those are averaging 550 views, and we haven't even launched one show yet. Those are just shorts. We have 2 or 3 of them over 1,000 views organically. Nothing's promoted. So I just heard something on.
Little echo now.
Yeah, somebody's got an echo going.
Somebody hit something. I didn't touch anything, I swear.
It's not me. Not it. Yeah.
So again, it goes back to the content. It goes back to the editing. It goes back to the wording. It goes back. Here's another little trinket. In the beginning, we were told they use a whole bunch of hashtags. You don't want to use more than 4 hashtags.
Yeah. That's
So-
not a thing anymore.
It's
Yep.
not a thing, and they're actually penalizing you
Yep.
in the form of the algo likes 3 or 4 hashtags. It does not like the 15, 20 hashtags.
Yep.
Trying to get to the point right up front, and on the shorts, I keep hearing a little.
Yeah,
I swear that's
I'm not
me.
sure.
I'm
I'm
not
not sure
touching
the whose that is there.
Okay, on the shorts, what we're doing, and again, our editor helped us, gave us this, talked to Jimmy and Dave, and has showed us his stuff, and it's working for what he's created. On my stuff, that I'm just following his advice and guidance and taking my time and being really patient with our shorts, but I'm not giving away too much information. So that's another key point. You want to create a question, and you want to invoke emotion in those shorts. You want to get somebody to, if you're interested in birds, well, there might be a 1,000 YouTube channels out there about birds, but the guy actually filming in 4K that is as trying to invoke your emotion in the short, is promoting it with the right hashtags, is putting the right keywords in there as far as on the script that pops up. All of that little stuff is how you get those people. And I'm not speaking because I'm no expert, right? But what we went through this 2 years of learning, and now we're seeing the big swing, a big difference. I can tell you when we launched Billy Go Tales right off the bat, we were not averaging 550 views per short. Not even close. We'd get 12,
Right.
15, 20, 100. And it took us a while to get our first 1,000 view video. And then we started getting 20,000 views on a video, but those were promoted videos, right? So we would pay Google to promote them. They would get the views, but again, they got to be interested in your content. They got to be interested in your content. So,
and Crypto Jar is in the house. Cheers to you, brother. Appreciate you stopping in here every Friday. And Billy, like I said, is going to be on Hot on the Line this coming Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's try that. Let's try that again. And last week was Jar talking about the same topic. So go ahead and check that out and make sure you're tuning in this coming Monday. Jar, appreciate you being here, man. And Andy saying, watch this new YouTube called Financial Audit, and it's really good, but I can't continue to watch because there were 6 advertisements from the guy, and she pays for premium.
Ooh.
That's been a thing now. Did you guys ever do that? Put like an ad, your own ad, like you inside of your video?
no,
Did you?
no,
Yeah.
we didn't. At least I didn't. Maybe Dave. So Dave's pretty much in charge of his own stuff. Look at Dave. Look, he's giving me a disclaimer. He's giving our legal disclaimer here as if like I'm trying to oversell something. Oh man, I love Dave Digital. But I don't think we didn't on our end. Dave, when Dave started creating his own and Jimmy started creating his own, I don't think he did either. Maybe I'm not sure. I know I didn't. But we're not here to sell something. Oh, I hear that.
Yep, I hear it back again.
I didn't touch anything. Full disclosure.
Sorry, it's me. I'll leave it unmuted. Unmuted.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, something happened with Shuby's mic for some reason.
He doesn't have headphones in, I think, is why.
Shuby.
That's it.
Buckets.
Hey, wait, my birthday was like almost 2 months ago. Yeah, that phone.
Oh, I thought he was in the middle of something. Maybe he wasn't.
My phone.
Is that Wixter? Is that our Wixter that's Wick Rider now, or is that a different one?
No,
Ned.
Wick Rider Ned. Is that who's it just? Oh, yep, Wick Rider Ned. Nope, that's not Wick.
Okay.
No.
Wick
That's
Rider
Ned.
Ned in the house. Cheers.
Cheers, Ned. Ninja Diamond Nuts.
Dave said,
What was the question, Keith? You know what? I don't remember exactly how I worded the original question. I probably should have wrote it down. But basically, what did you find is your number one issue with trying to like maintain your schedule, your commitment to, again, whether it's videos that you're putting out, X number of videos a week, month, whatever it is, live streams, week, month, whatever it is. I'll tell you one of the biggest things for me, especially when I started, because when I went live streaming, started the live streaming thing about 2 years ago. My YouTube channel, I've had it. It's matter of fact, December will be 8 years. But I started out, 1, as a faceless channel. 2, it was more news kind of oriented kind of stuff. And it was not consistent by any shape or form of the imagination. So I did basically everything that you should do or should not do. I did with regard to the beginning of my YouTube channel. But I tried to change that around, and to Billy's point, tried to take advice from specific YouTubers that were doing well in the space and were giving that advice freely. I mean, yeah, they got paid groups, all this other kind of stuff, but they were willing to put the information out there for people. And I took a lot of that advice, still follow most of it to this day, and it did help to grow the channel. But the biggest thing to me that I did not, I don't want to say anticipate, that's not the right word, but for lack of a better word, was the difficulty in balancing the time commitment. It was a struggle because I was still working, family commitments, and now here I am, like, I'm going live every week, baby. And and I of course didn't start small, like gonna go live 3-4 times a week. So jump in. And boy, did that burn me out fast. I don't know, guys. You want to throw anything about that in there? I mean,
I'm tired. I'm tired. I go live twice a day. But the way I see it is consistency is important, because if you're not willing to show up for people, why should you expect them to show up for you?
Mic drop. Okay, we're going. See you later.
Did I fix my noise problem?
I don't hear any echo, if that's what you're
For
asking.
some reason, StreamYard's turned my microphone up to 195%.
Okay, then. They wanted to
Here
make
you
sure
go,
you
Billy.
were heard.
Wow.
Oh, look what he made.
Look at that,
beauty.
brother.
Hold on. I'm going to bring you up a little bit bigger so everybody can see it there, Shub. There
It's
we
not quite trace good because it's like so pixelated, but it's close.
It's close, man.
go. That
Very
is
nice.
nice. Shuby, you're the man.
Shuby is the man.
I love
He-
playing around and learning what I can do. So I just,
That's awesome, brother. That looks great.
And wait, wrong button. I love C90's comment. JR doesn't burn out. He just puts it in a pipe and gives it a smoke. There you go. There you go.
Yep, I can't wait till October. I got to see what's going on, but
Yeah, Billy, talk a little bit more about that for people who may not know about your October that's coming up.
Yeah, so we started that last year. So, and again, because we're in a transition phase, those are some of the details. So the team, no matter what, we're going to do our retreat at the cabin at the lake house. But we also the Billy Goat Tales NFTs are part of the Billy Goat Tales network, and that's not Givers Gain network. So we're like sorting. There's so much to sort out, all the contract stuff. So we're still going to have it, and we're still going to give a winner. Whoever we're going to pull a winner of the NFT probably soon, because they got a plan, right? So what we do is we pick them up at the airport, and they pay nothing. They come in, we cook, we get food, we have fun, we go out on the boat. It was a great time last year. But there's still stuff to sort out there because of the change out of what we're doing. So the good thing is that is always going to happen no matter what, because we're close. We got a lake house. It's a buddy of mine, use it anytime kind of thing. So that we're going to continue for our NFT holders, just so that they have a chance for holding the NFT. They just have a chance to win that trip. So we're going to keep doing that. And I do want
to any NFT, or is that just the NFT with the golden egg in it?
Yeah. So the good point, Bedell. So if you have what we call the Easter egg, you'll see in the metadata, it'll tell you. And if you have one of those go in the hopper, and we pull from one of those. Now we do reserve the right to open it up to everybody, right? So we might open it up to all NFT holders of every kind with our Billy Goat Tales. But we really are going to start marketing those to more of the children's, crypto children's side of things. So like the rest of those NFTs, we're going to market those to the right people. Again, going back to our target markets for each brand, the target market for Billy Goat Tales is going to be for the children. And we're going to be working on all kinds of cartoon series for Billy Goat Tales. And so those NFTs eventually will migrate to promotions that relate to the children's books and the children's cartoons, the crypto children's cartoons that we're working on. We do have the first prototype of the cartoon done, completed. It's really cool. There's some stuff we don't like about it, so we're working to fix that, but it's going to be cool. So we're going to have something for the kids to watch, like we used to watch on Saturday mornings before Dave Digital's show for the kids. And, it's going to be fun. It's our way of giving back to the children because, crypto is the future. I did want to say, you asked before we had that mic trouble at the very beginning, what I'm doing with Bitcoin. Yes, I've been buying Bitcoin aggressively. The range for me, and this is not financial advice, and it's one of the things I'm going to look so forward to, is not really talking about crypto. But, I'm gonna look forward to that. But the range has always been, it's been on my chart on our Billy Goat Tail Sunday shows. Go back and you'll hear me say that range is 55 to 65 is my buy zone this season, 55 to 65. Now, with that said, I bought at 73. I bought at 72. I bought at 70. I bought at 60. I bought at 60 when it was at 60, back in April, I think, or whenever it went down to 60, I bought 60, 65. And I follow the ETFs, and the ETFs volumes were just booming. These are big numbers. You're talking about $1 billion of buying. And my thesis has been that the ETFs will hold up the floor of Bitcoin, with the range being 55 to 65. And that to me is my own thesis. And it doesn't matter, guys, because if I buy at 65 and it goes to 45, it doesn't matter to me because those are long-term. They're not trades.
It matters on the timeline.
Yeah.
You just buy more.
I just buy more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, 3 years tells you who the winner is, right? So like in 22, look at 3 years ahead, was buying it at 16.5 and 19.5 a good bet? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think in 3 years, buying it at 60 will be a good bet. Now, 3 years from now, invite me on the show. Let's go back to this date. Let's see if I'm right,
Yeah.
Because to me, it's not about being right. And I don't want people to take my advice and go do it. And then they can't afford it. They like, then it goes down. They have to get that money out and they have to pay. So like, I really don't like that part of being part of crypto. So I'm going to look forward to that, but I do get asked, and that is my strategy for Bitcoin, not a trader mentality. That's a long-term, hold.
Investor.
HODL mentality.
Yeah. And I just want to shout out Trade Intuition. Joe just
Which
got
is
home.
smart.
He'll be here right after he eats. All right, Joe.
Hey,
Appreciate
Joe.
you letting us know. Keep that. Thanks, man. Now, Billy, it's funny that you said that, because my other question, and I know we're pumping Billy for information here, guys, but you said that Billy Goat Tail is going to kind of be a children's financial education kind of network. Now, is that going to focus just on crypto, or are you going to have other aspects in that financial arena as
Children's
part of the
crypto
education?
Just children. So it'll be like teaching kids, our first book. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no. I mean, are you going to teach the kids just about crypto finance or all of finance?
Mostly crypto. So the mission plan there is mostly to keep kids safe, to teach them blockchain basics, to expose them to digital currency, and to make it more fun for the kids to learn, a fun way for the kids to learn. So yeah, it won't be adult crypto whatsoever. It'll be all children's crypto on Billy Goat Tails. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering, because there's a lot of different aspects to the financial, understanding the financial system. You know what I mean?
And the schools don't teach them.
Well, amen.
So
bro.
God bless you, man. That's good work, bro.
Yep. Facts.
And
Facts.
the other big thing in the news that I'd like to throw up, if you don't mind, Keith, is
go right ahead.
The SpaceX IPO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I just want to make sure everybody understands that nowadays things are so different from the old days. So the old days,
Yes.
you had to be pretty much rich, right? You had to have a lot of money really to be able to get any IPOs nowadays, guys. For instance, if you have a Fidelity account, so you go in the Fidelity account or JP Morgan account or any just Schwab account, and you go in there, you can sign up for IPO notifications. Now, it is true if you're not a accredited investor
Yep.
or have a X amount of dollars in there. Let's just say for one brokerage house, it might be $100,000. For another brokerage house, it might be $50,000. For another one, it might be $200,000. So they all do have a limit. But I am telling you this because I got 350 shares of SpaceX IPO. And you say, well, how do you do that? Well, and to be very clear here, when I say here's the way that works. The way it works is you go into your account, you get on the list ahead of time for IPO notifications. You also, by doing that, you get approved to be able to buy these IPOs. So it's so easy now, and you got to read the limits. So some of them might have a certain, you got to have a certain balance in there, just like Coinbase does for crypto. If you have more money in there, there's more benefits that they give you. And so I went in there about 6 months ago and said, oh yeah, man, I want to get on these IPOs because being a registered investment advisor in my day, back in the day, where I had my security license, I kind of understood how difficult it was to get IPOs. I did understand how difficult it was. And in my whole lifetime, I think I only have gotten like 2 IPOs. My son, who's already 33, he's already gotten 1 IPO. And I was like, man, you're blowing me away. But the way it works is there's a window of time. So like for SpaceX right now, from June 4th, they opened up the window and you can register to get your allocation of SpaceX. And so I did that. So I allocated 350 shares, and the share opening price, so everybody knows, of SpaceX is $135. So it's $135 per share. Now that's very high. If you go to most IPOs, they're, I'm going to say aggregately, they're about $20, $30, something like that. So it's a very, very high valued. The valuation on that is very high for an opening 135, and they're putting restrictions on it so that you can't flip it. So once you sign off to yes, you're good to hold this thing. And I think it was like 30, don't quote me on this. If somebody's going to fact check me, I'll tell you right now, I might have this wrong, but I think it was like 30 days hold before you can flip it.
Okay.
To me, this particular IPO, oh man, it's just like another one coming down the pike is OpenAI. OpenAI's gone public.
Yep.
And if you can get yourself a piece of that, which I'm going to try to get myself a piece of that, that really helps you be diversified. So, when you have days like today, I was in the Verizon store today for 6 hours, Dave, and I still didn't get my phone. They could not get me upgraded because of some glitch in their system. And I was in there for 6 hours as they had my phone and the new phone I was buying. They were transferring it. That took 2 hours because I have a terabyte on my phone and the new one's got 2 terabytes. So it was transferring, and I couldn't get, I'm watching Bitcoin that I would normally. So what I do, even with anything that I have availability to on the fly, so not the stuff in my ledger, but the stuff that I have availability to on the fly, if I look at my chart and I see it like we did today, this thing's going to free fall, man. I'm going to go ahead and make a trade on that. I'm going to take a big chunk of my Bitcoin. I'm going to make a trade on it, right? I couldn't make any trades today for 6 hours. I was like, this is killing me, man. Even in my trading bags, I couldn't make any trades. And I was just dying. And I left there without a new phone. I got to go back Monday to get my new phone. And I left there after 6 hours. I think the opportunity cost on today was about $20,000 for me because I
Frick.
missed about $20,000 of profit. And I ate up 6 hours and I didn't even get a new iPhone. I still got this
Ugh.
junky
Loss
old,
of money and loss of time.
that was
Uh,
horrible, man.
There you go.
That's why you got to switch to Android because you can still do a lot of stuff on your phone even though it's transferring.
Yeah, here. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. With Verizon, when they're transferring from your old to your new, this screen was just blacked out and it had the circle and it just said,
Yeah.
what is that
Thinking,
circle?
yeah.
Yeah. And that was for 2 hours. It took 2 hours to transfer it. And then because they couldn't get it locked in the corporate system because of some error code that no one could figure out, they went to 3 managers and nobody could figure out. They had to delete everything on that new phone and they left it there because I wasn't going to have all my stuff on that phone.
Well,
So
yeah.
I made them delete it all. And then I got to come back Monday and go, get it switched. It's been such a pain in the butt, Dave. Dave was like, when you getting a new phone, Billy? Because my camera's kind of broke. And I just knew, guys, you guys know, go to these Verizons. It's just a pain in the butt.
Oh my
man.
God, yeah. It's horrible.
I
It's
went
an
from-
all day event.
My last iPhone I had was the 5C, the plastic one. And I went back to an Android. And when they transferred everything over through T-Mobile and however they do it then, or they did it then, because now you got Samsung Switch, which just switches your phone and does everything automatically. I mean, you still got to log in like your accounts and all that. But when they did it from my iPhone 5C to my Android at the time, it took all my pictures and doubled them.
Oh,
So I sat there. It was, I want to say it was like 4 to 6 hours just to transfer the files because for some reason it just literally doubled everything. And then I had to download an app that would detect all my double photos and delete the doubles. Because it was like, Bedell and then Bedell :1 or whatever. And like anything with that :1 would go and get deleted. But I mean, I'm not saying it's an iPhone issue, but it sounds like there was some other issues in there too.
Yeah, it's a Verizon
If it
issue, I
was 2
think.
hours of transfer and you were there for 6, like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 3 supervisors and 2 hung up.
and still couldn't
calls that got
get it
cut
done.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd try another store, honestly.
The Apple Store is super quick. When I go to the Apple Store to do that stuff, it's like go in 15, half hour maybe. Then they make you an appointment if they need to do like a big thing, and then go back in for half hour, and then boom. Done.
That's why I agree with C90 though. I just order the phone, ship to the house, set them on top of each other. I don't have as much storage as Billy does, but they go so quick. Everything goes perfect. No issues. I've never had an issue.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. The deal was, I mean, if we get into the nitty gritty of it. So
Go ahead.
a week ago, I got a flyer for AT&T because I have AT&T at my house because they have high-speed internet. It's my neighborhood just got all new glass, and so I switched, and it's been wonderful. So AT&T has me as a customer for the house. So what they did is sent me a flyer and said, hey, I'll give you a brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max for free if you switch over to our mobile plan. So being on Verizon for 17 years, I decided to take that flyer to the Verizon store and said, hey, man, what can you do for me? I don't want to, that's the way I'd like to do business. I've been your customer for 17 years. Instead of just calling up and taking that best offer, I'm going to see what you can do for me, right? And they said, well, we'll call corporate right now. On a recorded line a week ago, the lady said, oh, we're going to give you a personal, they call it a UTS code, and they're going to email it to me, and they're giving me a free iPhone 17 Pro Max with 2 terabytes of memory free because of a loyalty situation.
Kind of like a loyalty bonus. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so that's on a recorded line, and the 2 people in the store couldn't believe what they were hearing, so they took the phone and they made sure that that's what she was saying, and they were also going to give me $120 credit on my statement, which is part of that offer. And so I said, sure. They'll order the phone and I'll come in Monday and I'll get it. So that happened. I went in last Monday, and when we called them, they said they have no recollection of that.
Oh my God, man.
None. Zero. So the store reps were like, no, we know every call's recorded, so you need to go to the call log. So I was there 2 or 3 hours that day on Monday, and they escalated it to a supervisor, and the supervisor said, well, look, for us to go on the call logs and listen, we have to open up a ticket. And so, I'll do this and I'll call you back, in a day or two. So a couple of days go by, nobody calls me. So I waited and I went back into the store today, and the phone was there, right? So the 2-tier phone was there, but they still hadn't worked out what they're going to charge me for this phone. They didn't work. So in other words, we have them on tape. First time saying it's free. That second time on Monday when we called them, the lady said, there's no record, but here's what I'll do for you. I'll give you $1,300 off. I'll do this, this, and this, but you only get $1,300 off. And so I said, well, okay, I'll be back on Friday. I come back Friday. There's no record of that $1,300 off.
Oh my goodness.
The phone's there. So the store people have been wonderful, just wonderful. And but there's something in their system, because it was supposed to be a personal loyalty discount code that was never generated. So they're trying to attach it to the order. They can't. So we just was like, listen, man, I got to get one of these deals. I either got to get this phone for free or I got to get the $1,300 off.
Right.
I'm not going to pay $2,000 for a brand new phone.
Yeah, totally roped.
Give me one for free.
Yeah. Just
So,
rope after rope.
it was rope after rope, man, and it was horrible. But the local people were wonderful. And so I tell you this, I think it's going to be a golden nugget in the end, because through that process, these guys start to feel so bad for me. They start really analyzing my bill. And here's what we saved already. They said, well, you have 3 phones on this account and they're all iPhones. I said, yes. They said, do you know you've been paying for storage, Google, cloud storage, which is only a Droid thing. Like, you don't need it for an iPhone. And it's $20 a month. You've been paying since 2021. And I was like, so guess what? They got that and got me a refund for all of that. So that was blessing, golden number one. Number 2, they said, are you a veteran? And I said, yeah. I pulled out my VA card, and they're like, oh my God, that's going to save you $25 a month.
Nice.
So they signed that up on my account. So now I'm up $45 a month that I'm not going to have to pay no matter what, because the $20 is off for the storage that I didn't need. I don't even know how it got put on there. And now $25 off a month for the VA. So I'm going through all this hell, right? But I think I'm going to come out on the other side in a much better position. It cost me some time, to tell you the truth. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated.
Nice.
Let's hope. And Joe, welcome.
Though, Billy, do you feel that that's Apple's problem, or is it Verizon's problem?
It's a Verizon. Yeah, it was a Verizon.
Oh, that's
thing.
definitely a Verizon thing.
Because I've had T-Mobile for, I want to say, like 13 or 14 years, and I've never changed my plan. I'm grandfathered in, unlimited everything, 2 lines for $100 a month.
That's awesome, man. I wouldn't change my plan either.
And
Right.
like, they can't even find that plan anymore. They're like, you're so grandfathered in, like, we can't find it. And so my cable company, kind of like you know, they offered me unlimited everything for $30 a month per line, but I have to switch to Verizon. So I was looking at Verizon and whatever, like, they claim that they have service here. Like, AT&T does not work at my house. Last I knew, like 5-6 years ago. But I could pay $30 a line, but now if you buy 1 line, you get 1 free for 2 years for unlimited everything. And then but my girlfriend's phone is the S23. I have the S24. They're both Ultras, but the upgrade to the S26 Ultras would be like $70 a month for both phones. So it's like, okay, I would spend about the same. We'd both get brand new phones, but now we're on Verizon that I don't know if it works out here, you know, like
Yeah.
where are the dead spots? Like at least with this phone and this with T-Mobile, like I know if we go to this town, there's a dead spot here. You know, with Verizon out here, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I was asking, like if you thought it was Verizon or an
It's
Apple
definitely a
issue.
Verizon thing. Yeah. But Verizon coverage wise has been pretty good in our area. I just think that over the last few years, other companies are starting to build out their network and their towers. And, you know, pretty much it's going to get to the point where they're all sharing the same glass, right? They're all going to be sharing the same stuff. So, but yeah, you got to do that on your own as far as do they have good service? Does Verizon have good service in your area? I don't know, but this was definitely a Verizon problem. What's going on, Joe? Good to see you, man.
Same here. Same. Glad to see you.
You're looking good, brother.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. And I'm pretty sure the reason they're like so willing to help you, main thing is you're not a jerk. Well, I don't think you're a jerk on the phone. And that goes a long way because there's a lot of times where, you know, a lot of people, especially on the phone, they get really brave and they'll start talking to people the way they wouldn't talk to a normal person, really. And so when you're nice to people, they try to help you out. So I'm pretty sure you were nice, polite, and they just try to keep on trying to help. So good for you.
Like that one right there.
Yeah.
Good. I just double checked.
I don't mind being nice until they mess up and they're like Billy, you know, like if I was in a store for 6 hours and it only took 2 hours to transfer it, I'd be like after like the third hour, I'd be like, okay, what's going on? Like what's the deal
After
here?
the first 30 minutes, you mean.
Everything already transferred. Like, come on, like just give
They
me
were
both
doing such a
devices.
good job.
I'll come back tomorrow and give you this one back.
But Dell would be flipping tables.
Yeah, but Dell's already told us out. You know, some of the stuff.
And what would be funny is if there was only one table, he would flip it, fix it back again, put the stuff back on there, and flip it again.
There you go.
They were
Got to
doing
make the point.
the local team was fabulous. And that guy on the phone was saying things to the corporate rep that I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
But I said, man, you guys are doing, man, let's get some pizza in here. So I got them some pizza, 3 of them and myself. And
There you go.
you know, they're working hard for you. It wasn't their fault, but it was corporate Verizon's fault for sure.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it wasn't their fault, right? They're doing everything they can to help. You got to be able to separate that out. You know, and like, look, if you had an appointment and like, say I gave myself 2 hours and I had something to do after that. Oh yeah. Different situation.
Yeah.
So, but I had no commitments. They were working hard. So at any point in time, I could have said, hey guys, this just isn't working. Let's just, I don't have enough time for this. So let's back out. But because I had time, it wasn't irritating me to a point where I was like, I got to leave or anything. So, and I saw how hard they were working for me and it mattered, right? I was like, you guys are awesome. So, but yeah, it's, if I was planning on 2 hours and it took 6, oh yeah, I would have been fit to be tied like anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to the local corporate T-Mobile store, let's say like 2 years ago. So, because she was having an issue with her phone, I forgot what the issue was, or I think we were upgrading her phone, and so she was with one assistant, and you know that's all under my business account, whatever, blah blah blah. But I was like, hey, you know, there was like 2 or 3 other people working there. I'm like, hey, can you help me out with this real quick? I'm like, yeah. You know, they're like, yeah. I was like, I just want to shut off my voicemail. Like my voicemail box has been full for like a couple years, and I don't listen to them because it's all just scam and debt collectors. Like, just cancel and stop my voicemail. Like the visual voicemail that I pay, like all that, to stop it all. They did it, but they did it on her line. And I'm like, you're not even helping her. Like, how do you mix up the phone lines? Like, I get it. It's a simple mistake, but it's like, we didn't even realize it for almost like a week. And then I went back in and they're like, oh, well, you got to call corporate. I'm like, well, you guys are corporate. Like, you call them. Like, you fix this issue. And then I just walked out. I was like, you know what? I'll just deal with this shit myself. Like, thanks
See,
for knowing.
that's what I'm talking about.
and there it is. And I'll tell you what, Andy put it. I just want to bring this back up. I brought it up while Billy was talking. She says, "Go ahead and do it on the computer." I can't stand trying to do that crap on the computer or over the phone
Either.
No, give me a face-to-face person that I can explain things to, talk to, whatever, you know. And thank you, JR, for putting that in there. Yeah, and also supporting local business. I get it, they're franchisees or whatever, but still,
Who they gonna hire if nobody shows up?
there you
I
go.
support YouTube. That's why I'm here. I go to YouTube and figure out my problems.
Also true. There it is. There it
I
is.
mean, I'm all
I don't
about
know. I
going
just
to the
can't do
store.
that kind of stuff. Give me a
I'm all about
person.
going to the local stores, but when they have to get on the phone and call corporate themselves, even though they're a corporate store, it's like, well, then why am I even here? Like, I could be at home in my birthday suit doing the same thing you're doing. Like, come on now.
My kids.
Yeah, but you could be trading. You could be trading on your cell phone, ordering pizza while they do it, and supporting local jobs.
I'm
Well,
owning
not
the
if you're
dual
transferring
status,
books,
okay?
like Billy had
And,
the
and,
issue
and here it
of,
comes.
you know?
It's all coming now. There you go. That's all right. It's
If
Ah,
they
I
cut into
feel
my beer
targeted.
time, I got a problem. So if they
Like
they're
if
cutting into my
I
beer time-
missed out on the gains that Billy missed out on because I was stuck in a store for 6 hours, I don't know if I'd ever want to go back to that store. Because I would just walk in and be like, look, this is about the amount of money that I lost being in this store last time. So now here's a time limit. Do it, get it fixed. And if you can't guarantee it, then I'm just gonna cancel my service right here, right now. Like,
okay,
see ya.
Karen.
They usually give you good deals when you do that, though.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
I
I'm,
think
just,
that's the
I'm
problem with most
putting all the
companies,
love
like-
up on the screen here for us.
Like
old
most
people.
companies, when you
That's
call
all.
and you're like, "Hey, I just want to cancel," and they're like, "Oh, well, we can give you 6 months for $5 for all
Yeah.
6 months." And it's like, I was paying $50 a month, and now you're gonna like charge me 1% or 10% for 6 months? Like,
They want to
Okay.
keep you.
And that,
I mean, that's what
I'm so glad.
like if
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
if you want to save money, I feel like that's the way to do it. Like, if you got Amazon Prime, Netflix, you know, any of those streaming services, cancel it. And I bet within a week, maybe 2 at most, they'll send you a 6 months promo for like 50% off. You just got to pay that 6 months in advance, but okay, you get 6 months for the price of 3. And what, you waited a week or 2 without Amazon or Netflix? I mean,
Like
granted,
that.
you're only saving 20 or 30 bucks, but you can take that
More
money and
to
put it back
invest.
into Bitcoin or Cardano or keep it in your bank account, you know?
Yeah, it is an interesting observation because my kids, who are 33 and 37, would absolutely prefer not to talk to a human being or go to a store, Keith. So like we prefer that. Like I want somebody live. Yeah, but yeah, Dave said what a difference a decade makes or whatever. Yeah, it's just old school, I guess.
Well, you know, it's funny, Billy, because one of my kids just turning 35, right? My oldest, actually, now that I think about it, and he's like me. I want to go talk to the person. I want to look you in the eye, that kind of thing. Don't know where you got that from, but anyway. But then, like all the other kids, nope, online, text. If they could do it on text message or what is that with the customer service in the little chat window,
Support.
boom, they'll do it that way. I can't see it. Hell, first off, I can't really see it. Second off, I don't want to be sitting there typing like that. It's like, stop, let me
And
talk.
it's rarely a human.
Yeah, well, hey, there you go. Facts are. So I get you, Billy. I get you. It is a difference, and Dave's right. Yes,
I gotta help the girlfriend move some
Kathy,
stuff.
thank you,
real quick.
Melissa. I'm so old, I don't even know their name. Yes, that's it. Oh my goodness. Okay, not to get off on a tangent, but customer service. That's something that none of these businesses have anymore, in my humble opinion. Back when, you know, it used to be a thing, Billy. Come on, I know you're going to back me up here. Like, you know, customer service was like paramount in your business. You know, businesses, that was the thing. You take care of our customers, they'll take care of us. That was the like mantra. These days, it's just like, it seems like nobody cares. They don't know how to have good customer service.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's part of my duties and responsibilities up until June 29th of this month. Is I do all the legal mitigation, arbitration, all the high level customer service issues for the Southeast. And so really that has to go way wrong for me to get involved. Right. But that's, but I'm involved. There's open cases, open customer situations pretty much every week, which tells you a couple things. Number one, the people that we hire and the trades that we hire have forgotten what customer satisfaction and service is. And number two, the customers have created an expectation that isn't reality. The customer,
Realistic.
yeah, the customer's expectations are so overblown today, pretty much across, because we're on this, we want it now, instant gratification. Amazon has spoiled us. So if you're buying a brand new $1 million house, you think you can return it in 2 days if you don't, quote, like it. You don't like it. Oh, wait a minute. Is everything to code? Does everything match your print? Does everything match your contract? Show me where we did not do what we said we were going to. Well, they can't. I just don't like it. Well, like and taste is, it's a blueprint. Did we build it to the print? Yes, we did. So their expectation is Amazon. Hey, what are you going to do for me when there's nothing wrong? And so now you're getting all kinds of conflict because there's noise in between the two people communicating, right? And so one of the things I have to do, I think it's probably why I am so patient with things like this, because I want to hear all sides and I want to do the right thing for all sides. And I don't want to just be the guy that's going to stomp my foot the loudest and be the squeaky wheel all the time in every interaction that I have so I can get all the free stuff from everybody. That's not character. That's you're just taking advantage of systems and stuff. And so I, coming from the old school, I just don't believe in that kind of stuff. I believe if I pay for something and it's supposed to do X, Y, and Z, then I want it to do X, Y, and Z, but I don't want it to do 6 other things, but today's expectation, I think a lot of times is they want it to do 6 other things. And I'm like, so let's get to the bottom of it. But I do have a lot of grace and patience for people going through conflict, customers going through conflict. And I'm part of the reason why that helps them get through that in an equitable and timely and way, so yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you ever see it going back to the way it used to be?
No.
Let me put a time period on that. In our lifetime. How's that?
I think we're in a new realm. We have a new paradigm shift that has happened. It will never be the same.
Yeah.
And never's a long time. And I understand that, but I just don't see it. We'll have to have a total reset of
values.
Proportions.
Yeah.
is my worthless opinion, right? Is like, I don't see it going back. I think the companies that do bring it back though will be the ones that, if you look at Amazon, when they created an entire new paradigm shift in customer service, when they said, we're going to deliver things to your house within 2 days if you pay us $100 a month, and was able pre-COVID to do that. Pretty much pre-COVID, they were able to do that.
Yep.
That made everybody subliminally and unconsciously now think that that's the new worldwide standard for everything. It's like fast food. When you go to fast food, how many times have you went to fast food and Dave's going to yell at me, you shouldn't be eating fast food. But how many times have you went to fast food, you pull up, you order, and then when you go get your food, they have you pull forward and wait in one of those, right?
Yes.
So it's no longer fast food, right? Fast food was fast food back when I was, you'd go through the drive-thru. You never had to pull up. Like, I remember a time when you never had to you might sit there at the window for a second or if you but they
Yeah,
never
yeah.
had lanes to pull you up and stuff. Now we're being reprogrammed that it's still fast food, but you're gonna wait for it
And pay top
and pay
dollar for
more
it.
and pay top dollar for it. So this reprogramming is happening subliminally across the world right now, and I find it very interesting. I don't think it ever go back because you got to have the new young people that understand core values and core beliefs, doing the right thing when nobody's looking, try to get good customer service, care enough to treat it like it's your own business.
Thank
Even
you.
if you're at the bottom of the totem pole, and you got to come in to the situation with that open mindset that I might be hired at McDonald's, but I'm going to run this like I own this McDonald's.
Take
then
pride in what you do.
you take pride in what you do, no matter if you're shoveling shit, right? You're
Yep.
still taking pride in doing it. And so that mentality is not gone, but it has been, in my worthless opinion, greatly reduced. The
Oh, yeah.
expectation is that I'm going to get stuff for free, and
Yep.
I got to find the
Fake-
angles. Yeah,
Fake your way through it. Like, just
Yep.
go through the motion. Like, I'm just clocking in. I don't give a shit what happens. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for the dollar. And I don't know. I'm with you though, Billy. That was always the, from the crappiest job I've ever had to, when I was managing, I don't even know how many people, hundreds of people. It was always ownership.
Yep.
I took ownership of it because, how else? I don't know. I don't know any other way.
Yeah.
to
How
do
can
a
you
good
hold your
job.
head high?
I don't know any other way to do a good job if I don't care enough about it to think of it like my own.
Yeah,
I don't know.
for
I
sure.
get it.
Bro.
yeah. And I grew up on a dairy farm where milked 120 cows twice a day, fed 30 calves, farmed 1,000 acres.
Whew.
And so we grew up with it was a family farm. It wasn't like it was mine, right? It was my grandfather's farm. We worked it as it was ours, right? And so the whole mentality piece of whatever you're doing, I think, was inbred or inculcated into me in that time frame of you got ownership mentality in everything you do. You got you got to treat it like it's yours. And I can spot that a mile away in people. That's why you notice some of my friends in the crypto space are pretty much ownership mentality people for the most part. It's like, but in my real life, my non-crypto life, most of my friends think like I think. They're ownership mentality people. They're mostly business owners that's so we just click. We don't have employee mentality. We never have. We don't even understand what that looks like, and it annoys us when we see it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so your friends, you don't even have to talk about this. You just have this mindset that you subliminally, unconsciously just know and agree upon. Yeah, man. So I got about 10 more minutes, and then my wife's telling me it's time for our show, and that's what you do when you're 60, right? You go watch your show with the program. You got to watch the program. Right?
The program, yeah.
Hey,
It's all
Sounds like
about
a
that
good
family
time.
life, man. Family first.
yeah,
Sounds like a good
no,
time, man.
no, I gotta go spend some time, like I said, dealing with the grandkids pretty much because my daughter being in the hospital for a little while. So I understand. I gotta go spend some time with the wife tonight. I understand, Billy. But I know Joe is gotta head out of here pretty soon because he has his own stream in about 10 minutes.
Ooh,
But Joe, one of the questions that I put out there to everybody, and we got way off the topic, but which is okay. Again, crypto on the rocks. That's what it's for, right? But I was asking the people who have done the live streams, done the videos, that kind of thing, and I know you're all about that. Can you talk about what you think the most difficult thing has been in your journey with regard to all this YouTube stuff, and what would you say was your biggest obstacle you had to overcome with maintaining that consistency?
For me, I wouldn't say I overcame it, but for me, it's the low viewers. Because in my opinion, I have the mentality of what I'm sharing is gold. Just like JR, he shares gold. Billy Goattail shares gold. Like, I believe what I'm sharing is good information. And then for people to not either see that same vision that I see, or the people who, and I get it, you know, people have lives and families and, you know, maybe
Yeah,
other
of course.
content creators that they watch. And I see my numbers really low. And it's funny too, because I actually said, all right, guys, I'll go make my money. Like, I'm gonna go trade right now. I'll see y'all guys later on. And I'll just end the show. You know, instead of doing that full hour, it's like, all right, well, I'll see you guys later. But so I still battle with that, because in my opinion, the information I have is good. So I just say, okay, see ya. But I think that really hurts, because the people who are there, you know, supporting and everything, I give them like at least 30 minutes, but I could have given them another 30 minutes, but I'll go do other stuff. So
And I've seen you do both, Joe. In fairness to you, I've seen you do both. I've seen you go, okay, nobody's asking questions, nobody's even here. All right, fine, and you're gone. And then I have seen you where people will ask, somebody will ask like one question, and you'll be like, okay, I got to dive into this. So boom, and
there's been times, there's been times where the show will go like an hour and a half, even 2 hours, because, you know, there's questions coming in, and I'm like, oh, well, you have to join my group to learn that. No, like, I want questions. That's what I have. Zero content. I have 15 minutes of Bitcoin. That's it. So the rest of the hour, it's, you know, charts and, you know, just questions. But if I don't have any with it, I'm done. But if I do have them, shoot, man, there've been times, plenty of times, hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes 3. Yep. I was like, all right, guys, well, I got to save something for tomorrow. You know, come back tomorrow.
Oh man. And so which one, I didn't ask everybody else this question, but I'm going to ask you, what do you find more difficult, to do the live streams or to actually prepare the videos and get the videos out?
Live streams, man, you can stutter. You can say ums and uhs and ands all day long. You don't have to worry about it. But if you go over a script and you read the wrong word or the wrong sentence, and you got to go back, and then let's say there was a chart you wanted, or an image or news or anything. Well, now you got to find that news, and it's very time consuming. And then you have to edit, and we know how we love editing. You have to go and
that was
edit
a topic
all that
earlier.
stuff. And then finally you put it out. So let's just say research took 2 hours. Recording it took 40 minutes. Editing it took an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So you have all those hours lined up. You put it out there. You're super excited. You post everywhere. 4 views. And then 2 days later, 36 views. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, what else can you say though, right?
Yeah, no, it's a rough ride. It's a rough ride, bro.
It's true,
I just
man.
feel like a lot of times it depends on what the topic is.
Well, of
I mean,
course.
if you talk about, like, I'm just going to throw this out there as an example, like trading Bitcoin, you know, like, because I know you're a trader, but I'm just throwing it out there as an example. And it's been red or dark red for 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. It's like, well, who wants to trade something that's been dumping almost every day? Now, I feel that's like a lot of people's mentality, but they don't understand, like, they can short it also and still make money.
Yeah.
Yep. And Tech Man just slid in here. Welcome, Tech Man. Are you at the casino? Confess. Cheers.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So he hasn't jumped on in a while.
Sorry. What was that?
I'll say Tech Man hasn't jumped on in a little while.
I know. That's why I'm making sure I shout him out. Appreciate
Plus
it.
one,
Tech Man.
Melissa. Plus one.
Oh,
Melissa.
and he said no.
Maybe.
Next week he's going to the casino. So there you go. All right, Billy. I know. Like
Tech Man's going to the casino. I've never heard of that before.
What? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Shoot.
I said Tech Man's going to the casino. I didn't never know he went there before.
Yeah, I know. Never. Right. Billy, tell us, and everybody else that's here, anything you want with regard to what you got going on, coming up, the new branding, whatever you want. Floor is yours for the next few minutes, so we can get it in before you head it out.
Well, thank you. First of all, I am going to be on your channel on Monday.
Yes.
And so that's exciting. I can't wait to get into some of that conversation with you guys.
Yes.
And what are we doing? So from the beginning of the show, we're splitting up Billy Goat Tales. Billy Goat Tales is going to become a children's financial education literacy program in itself, meaning everything's going to be marketed to crypto kids. So Billy Goat Tales is in a process of changing that. You'll see some of our channel stuff start to change. Some of the fonts, some of the background images, some of the stuff that's on there. We started Givers Gain Network, which we dropped that link in at the beginning of the show. Shuby did. Appreciate that, Shuby, and he's doing it right now. Thank you. And we really didn't plan on coming on here tonight and even but when you guys are asking, I said, okay, I'll go ahead and shoot this out. Literally, I was the only subscriber because it's so new. We have no videos up. We do have a beautiful, highly produced, edited video that's going to be our first video for Givers Gain Network. That is going to be coming out in July. We're really trying to use July as the done with transition launch month, Givers Gain Network, and that's going to allow Billy Goat Tales to really focus to their target market and their audience, which is crypto kids. And then Proof of Walk, Dave Show, Billy Goat Tales, Simple Terms, Space City Breaks, Ancient Secret Labs, which is mine and my daughter's new channel. They all go underneath Givers Gain Network. So the Givers Gain Network is the umbrella. And so, yeah, lots of changes, lots of branding, lots of things happening. We don't have all of the agreements and everything in writing yet, like the attorneys speak of all this stuff. We're working on that. Jimmy's at Disney with Taco right now. So we can't make decisions like that while he's on vacation. But yeah, we're shooting for July. We're all excited. It's going to allow people like Dave and for his passion of Proof of Walk, which is exercising and staying healthy in your life journey. And it's Simple Terms, his AI piece, to really build that out the way he wants to build it out. And that's what we want. And I want to build out Billy Goat Tales for the kids. I want to do the Ancient Secret Labs with my daughter. And it reinvigorates everybody for their passion. And Jimmy, Space City Breaks with his boy, it reinvigorates everybody's in their lane that they really care a lot about. And it's fun and it's easy and it's exciting. And we had to go through that whole journey.
I watched it. I got one numbered card, like 132.
Bedell, your mic's hot.
I got him.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. I just couldn't get my mouse over there fast enough. There you go. Go ahead, Billy. Sorry about that.
It's all right. I lost my train. He got me on that because I was like, number card, Space City Breaks.
You were basically saying everybody's doing their passion, basically.
Yeah, they're doing their passion. And we also looked at our show, and like Joe was saying, we looked at our analytics and our numbers. And look, our show, we just wasn't getting the amount of impact that we were hoping for. Most of our audience is your audience or other people's audiences, and so what we want to do is create such a good show that it does build views. And like I said at the beginning, we've learned a lot. So we knew our show was becoming stale, and it just wasn't delivering what we had hoped. And so all that stuff collectively together, we just took it all in, really looked inward, looked at ourselves, looked at what we did well in the beginning. Like I said, in our X spaces, we were getting thousands of people in our X spaces, averaging 800 every single week for almost a year, over a year. And then once we got the book done, the NFT book done, and that mission and that focus and that passion was complete, we didn't have the same vibe, and we kind of lost some of the drive and the focus. And so we had to look inside and say, look, what do we do differently? And when the boys went to the Bitcoin show, they came back with a lot of great ideas, and we listened, and we're in the process of making a big transition.
And here it is. His
and here it is
being rolled out.
Yes, sir.
Well, Well, good luck with that, man. I really appreciate you telling us all about that. And thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate it every time you come on Crypto on the Rocks. You know, you got the open invitation. So
I appreciate you guys. Great to see each and every one of you guys. And I'll see you on Monday.
yes, sir. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, man.
Yep.
And now, Joe, before you're heading out of here, I know you're pretty much out the door here in a minute. Anything you want to throw out there for everybody? What you got going on? Anything?
Yeah. Hopefully Billy's still watching, but if not, it's fine. One thing I really liked that, and it really hit home when he was saying, basically having an ownership mindset, having basically a winner's mindset, you know, in anything you do. It doesn't matter if you scrub the toilets or, you know, pick up trash, you know, be the absolute best. And not because someone's watching, always act as if someone is watching. And if you're in a good place, well, then hopefully you get noticed and then you move up the ranks. But like for me, I see him, and I'm the exact same way, but I see him as not a victim mentality. You know, my life is what I make it. And if you're at the very, very bottom, hey, it's fine because it can, JR too. You know, it's okay because this is not the last chapter. This is one of the chapters. And, you know, as long as you keep fighting and you keep doing it, there's 0% chance you can fail. And if you do fall back, you can only fail if you give up. But because you have that strive, that mentality, and, you know, I'm a winner, I'm not, you know, somebody who's a victim. And that's one thing that when you hear and you surround yourselves with victims, the victim mentality, man, it can just drive you down. But like with Billy, like he surrounds himself with winners, with owners, with owner mentality, as opposed to, you know, the employee. And for everybody who's out there who is that employee mindset, once you change that, you know, some people may look at you different, like, oh, he's too good. No, it's not. Like this is not where I want to be. I want to be up there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's my little speech.
I do.
But
I know it's that time. You're late for your own show, but I appreciate you sticking around.
Yeah, that's quite right. Yeah, I told him I was gonna be a few minutes late. But one last thing too, when it comes to that winner mindset and that not a victim mindset, one thing that I also do is I never talk behind someone's back, and this is part of having a winner mindset. I don't talk behind somebody's back. And if I do say something about them, and I said them many times on my show, like with other traders, and then they come on my show, and then I bring it up because I don't want it to be like behind their back. I point out what I said when they weren't here. So for me, I believe that it builds my character. You know who I am. I'm not going to talk behind your back and then, oh, you come in the room, it's like, oh, he's here. I don't do that. Matter of fact, at my work, great example, the lady boss, she's always yelling at us. Yeah. And she's so funny too, because she'll tell one person to stop doing what they're doing, do something else, and they get mad at them because, well, they stopped doing what they were doing. And why are they not? So it's like, It's very confusing. So one day I go in and I slam the door open like she does, and I start yelling at everybody. And I say, you stop doing that. Start doing this, but then don't do this. Start doing that. And why are you late? So everybody's laughing. Well, she comes in, and so I'm not talking behind her back. She already knows that I talk about her and everything, you know, and I do kind of like in a funny way. So I say, you stay right here. So I go out and I come back in. I fling open the door. You do this, you do, and I start talking to her. I need you to stop doing this and start doing this. And why haven't you finished this? Because I just told her to stop. And so now, but one thing that I don't do, I don't talk behind people's back. For me, it shows my character. People, and I have so many people that don't like me for whatever reason, and it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I want to be somebody that if you have a booger in your nose, I'm going to tell you, I'm that friend. Versus, you know, you go in the party and, you know, all the chicks are looking at you because they're all little, right? They're all looking at you and nobody's saying anything. And your friends who you think you're friends, they're not saying anything either. I'm the guy who says, hey, man, you got a booger, man. You gotta go to the restroom. But I'm that guy. All right. That's all I got. I do thank you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. Have the winner mindset, and appreciate each and every one of you. And just let Joe, if I talk about you, I'll say it to your face. That's it. All right, guys. Yeah.
All right, we'll be rating you soon.
See you
Sweet.
later, Joe.
Yep. See you in a
All
bit.
All right, later.
Have a good stream,
Um,
Joe. Thanks for joining.
Man, I'll tell you, we kind of got off on a topic I didn't even think we were gonna end off on, but I'm so glad Billy jumped in here and told us all about that, the transition, everything going on. I'm glad we did get to talk a little bit about what it takes to do the live streams and a little bit anyway. I'm gonna go into greater detail about that. We are gonna go raid Joe's stream. I know he's working his way over there, and we're gonna go and raid. And when you get there, CCM raid in the chat, please. But JR, you kind of came in the middle of the conversation. Did you want to put in some other thoughts about some of the challenges for you with regard to the live streams? Because for you, you're going live like twice a day at least, right? Sometimes more, don't you?
Twice a day on YouTube, and then like 8 hours or more on Discord live. Yeah.
Jeez Louise, man. I don't know how you do it, but you remind
Definitely
me
ain't
of
money.
the
Definitely ain't
old.
money. Definitely ain't money, bro. I do it because I love trading.
I'm working on it, Joe. Hold on one second. I'm trying to help Joe out. Okay, boom. Okay, Joe, you should be good. There we go. I don't know. Joe was having some technical difficulties for whatever reason. StreamYard wasn't letting him out. I'm sorry, JR. Go ahead. Finish up what you were saying. I apologize.
Yeah, no, it's a lot for a little, for sure. It's really hard. I don't know. I like struggle every day.
Yep. Well, and now when you say that, are you meaning like just to keep up the energy level, or
No, I got mad energy, bro. It's just where I focus my energy. If it's not worth it, it's not worth it, and it's hard to keep doing something for nothing.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that completely. But I mean, to me, it seems like you have a passion to do what you're doing. Kind of like Dave Digital had mentioned before. You know, if it's a passion, then boom. You know what I mean? It's you can keep on going. You keep on driving. You keep on going. You know, moving ahead. Does it feel like that for you? I mean, I get we all have our days. I understand that, but like as a whole, do you feel like you're moving it in the right direction, bud?
Yeah, I think it's just as a human, like as a person, it's really hard to be farsighted when you need something really bad now.
Facts. Again, with the mic drop by JR. There it is. Yeah, I get it completely. JR makes sense. Makes sense. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that. And listen, we've mentioned already that this coming Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, on Hot of the Line, we're going to have Crypto Billy as the guest. But the following Monday, guess what? This guy, he's going to be there, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Same topic again. We're talking about mass adoption, what these platforms need to do. How do we bring the masses into crypto? So that's the general discussion. And we want a lot of people's opinions, especially those who are deep in the space. And if you notice, most of these guys all have a different angle to it. Like last week, Jar took a lot of a deep in angle. Prior to that, you had Crux talking it from a kind of mining kind of angle. You had LBC looking at it from a rewards kind of angle. So everybody's got a little bit of a different take. Wouldn't it be great if we could kind of meld something together and bring it all together? That would be ideal. Just got to get these people to develop it. So this Monday we got Crypto Billy, and next Monday this guy JR in the house. So make sure that you are there for that.
It's next Monday?
The 8th.
Yeah, the 8th. It's the 8th, isn't it?
The 8th is this Monday. It is the 15th.
Oh, the 15th. Okay.
15th.
BC hit me with a bunch of dates, and I was like, just give me what everyone else doesn't want. I'm here every day, bro.
Hey, Jesse, I appreciate you, brother, right there dropping JR's YouTube. And again, guys, links for all of these guys that are on here in the description as always. Definitely sub to them if you're not already done that. But we are going to wrap this thing up because I am going to go spend some time with my wife right now. And then I'm going to just remind you one more time, this coming Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, myself and Jar is going to be joining me. It's my actual 2-year anniversary. I know I kind of started things off tonight, but Sunday's the actual day for the 2-year anniversary of me being live every week. So we're going to go through a lot more of the information, the things I've learned, and some of the struggles and some of the highlights. Because there's been a lot of, people like to focus on the struggles, but there has been a lot of positive. I got to tell you. Because, I probably would never have met the guys on this screen right here had I not been doing the live streams the way I've been doing them. And in the chat, all of you guys have no idea how much motivation you give me to keep going. I mean, it just is what it is. And I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. So this coming Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And during that stream, I'm going to do a giveaway on that stream. So be there for that. Nothing crazy. Keep it simple, stupid. And then Jar and I are going to give you the announcement about the 100th episode of Matrix Money Podcast, because that's coming quick. So make sure you tune in this Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Guys, I appreciate all of you being here. Yeah, go.
I forgot one thing, you guys. I apologize.
Oh, I know. Go.
But seriously, if you haven't already, join Piper Academy. It's only $5, and check out the YouTube. Mad Alpha every day prepares you for psychotic market stuff that nobody sees coming, and they're good guys.
Yep, and links always in the description. But I appreciate you, Bedell. Appreciate you being here. I hope your weather holds out for your for your thing tomorrow. The help me garage sale tomorrow.
There's a little bit of rain in the morning, but other than that, it's pretty clear. I didn't think we had enough to make it worth a garage sale worthy, and then she just was like bringing out totes, and that's why I was like, hold on a minute, I need to go help her. And,
yep.
Yeah.
And am I saying Jar or JR? I actually said both at one point. But in fairness, it could be. I really do fight the Boston accent, so I could have slipped because sometimes I get on a roll, and you never know. You never know where it's going to end up. So I'm just saying.
Both Canadian too. Hey, both Canadian.
A. Gotta say the A. Shub, what do you got? Anything before we head out?
Yes, sir. I do have something. I'm leaving Monday to go to Johnson City, and by Tuesday night, when you're live stream, I should be with me and my wife. Should be freshly new grandparents.
Congrats!
That's right.
Hell yeah, man!
Make sure you let us know.
Yep, they are inducing our daughter on Tuesday morning at about 6 a.m. So
I'll crack one for that.
Yeah. I'll polish this off with that. Cheers.
So I'm driving a lot Monday.
I gotta go get me some Budweiser after this because I only got like 3 more beers left.
And congratulations. Exactly.
Thank you.
Always good. Always good.
You gonna have a little girl, another one.
Oh man, there you go. Yeah.
Gonna be a girl. So
nice.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah, congrats. Let us know. I mean, especially if we're live, we'll put that right out there to everybody.
Yep, I'll see if I can make it or not. I'm gonna be like half working, but I got vacation. I got a whole day left. That's like off the books. And he said, travel back and forth as much as you want. Just don't use the day. So
sweet.
We'll see if I make it Monday night or Tuesday night or whatever.
Hey, don't family. But let us know, because I want to put that out there so everybody can congratulate you, because that's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. All right, guys, we're out. We're gonna head out of here. Again, everybody in the chat, thank you very much. Again, I appreciate you guys. You have absolutely no idea. Well, hopefully you have an idea. But, I appreciate you guys being here every week. Again, don't forget, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be live celebrating 2 years. Appreciate everybody in advance for joining me. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you very much. Don't forget, you get to Joe's stream, CCM Raid in the chat. See you later.
Peace.